Hi guys, it's Katie from TomandKatie.com, and today I'm going to share a video about my favorite reads. I'm not the most avid reader, but I do enjoy reading quite a lot, so I've collected a few books that I consider to be my 5 stars. I'm going to share those with you today. Some of them are photography and business related, and some of them are just for, just for enjoy reading. So the first book that I'm going to talk about is for photographers, and it's called The Linked Photographer's Guide. And I'm going to put links to the books on our blog post if you want to know specifically which ones we're talking about. I'm not so good at remembering all the authors' names, especially if it's not someone that I read constantly. So the book is called The Linked Photographer's Guide, and it's a book about social media and blogging. So if you're getting into, if you're starting your own photography business, and you really want to start putting yourself out there, whether with social media, with your blog and things like that, I found this book to be super amazing at breaking down the concepts for you. Now, I'm going to say that this book, I read it last year, and I believe it was published in late 2010. So obviously social media is always changing, so there's things in there that are probably going to be a little bit outdated. However, the concept of a book, especially with the blogging, which is what I felt I needed the help most on, was amazing. Into breaking down how to blog properly, how to blog for SEO, how to blog for grabbing people's attention. My second photography book recommendation is one that me and Tom are going through together now, and we're really treating this book not as a one-time read, but really actually doing all the activities on it. And that book is the Fast Track Photographer's Business Plan, and I believe there's a previous book to this. However, we're going through the one with the business plan and really following all the activities on there and doing all the exercises the book is giving us. So far, we found it extremely helpful, and I'd really suggest this to anyone who's also considering starting their business. This will help you a lot more in terms of having a proper slogan and words that really describe your business. So the next few books that I'll be discussing are some of my favorites. They don't have much to do with photography, but other areas that I'm interested in reading. And the first book is called A Thousand Splendid Suns by Khaled Hossein. And he's also the author of the book The Kite Runner, which also became a movie, which is a lot more popular than this book. Just a little note, A Thousand Splendid Suns is a book that he wrote previously before Kite Runner. However, Kite Runner was the book that really boomed in the Western world and really made him a lot more popular. A Thousand Splendid Suns is about the journey of 2 women in Afghanistan, and it's just really a great read. So if you're interested in some sort of women's studies or just how things work in other areas of the world, it's a really good book. This next book is a recent favorite of mine that I read early this year, and it's called The Language of Flowers. And the title and the book cover is not really attention grabbing, and you probably think is geared towards elderly women who like to garden. However, even though it has a lot to do with flowers, it's not a gardening book. It's a really great book about a girl in San Francisco and how she goes on with her life and how she rises from being homeless to owning her business and things like that. And if you like books that really have a lot more metaphors in them and really extra meanings than just what you read on paper, then this is a good book for that. So this next book is a little bit of a controversial one, and I typically don't like bringing up the subjects of religion or politics because those are 2 areas that I'm really not interested in. And but I'm going to share this book that I recently read, and it has changed the way that I live my life. And this book is called Conversations with God, and it is not geared towards a particular religion. And I believe in God, but I don't believe in a religion. So, I don't believe in a Jesus or an Allah, or my God doesn't have a name. So this book would be good if you are sort of in the same area, or if you just want to explore this. One of the main points in the book that I try to remember as often as I can is that when we get excited feelings or feelings of ideas and things that we want to accomplish in our life, we always get this, excitement that goes with it. And, that's the first moment of the excitement, and then later on we start to find excuses or reasons why we cannot accomplish those things. And this book just basically tells you that, you know, that excitement and that word is the word from God, and it's the word of you know, what you're really meant to do in this life. Now, my last and final book is also related to art, and this book is I would recommend to a photographer, a painter, a writer, anybody that has any kind of association with art. And the book is called Just Kids by Patti Smith. Now, this is not the actual cover of it. This book is just great in terms of inspiring you to really just be as creative as you can in a lot of ways than, you know, one thing. Like, us photographers sometimes find that, you know, I'm a photographer, so all I'll do is take pictures. But, you know, you can also write and paint and all kinds of ways to creatively express yourself. So I've managed to grab a few extra copies of this book. And if you are interested in reading it, we'll be more than happy to send you a copy. All you have to do is write a comment on our blog post for this video. All you have to do is go to tomandkatie.com, find this blog post, and then comment, and we'll contact you with the information to send you this book. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and you've got a good new read or two, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.